North Carolina lawmakers just introduced a bill that would and could expose people to murder charges and even allow others to claim they use deadly force to protect a fertilized egg or fetus. North Carolina House Bill 1232 is drawing national attention because of how aggressively it defines fetal personhood and expands criminal liability. The bill states that legal human life begins at fertilization, meaning a fertilized egg would legally be recognized as a person under North Carolina law from fertilization until natural death. But this goes way beyond abortion. The bill says someone who willfully attempts to commit murder of an unborn child could face attempted first-degree murder charges. It also says someone accused of causing the death of an unborn child could potentially face charges including first-degree murder, second-degree murder, or manslaughter. And this section specifically is causing major alarm among legal experts and critics. The bill itself references North Carolina's self-defense and defense of others laws and states that a person has the right to defend their own life or the life of another person, including the use of deadly force, if necessary, against the willful destruction of that life. So once this bill legally defines a fertilized egg as a person, this language could potentially be used by someone claiming they acted to protect an unborn child. So this is why reproductive rights advocates and healthcare professionals like myself are warning about possible vigilante-style interpretations and broad legal ambiguity. Because this does not just affect abortion clinics. Miscarriages happen, ectopic pregnancies happen, IVF involves embryo storage, embryo disposal, and failed implantation every single day. So, and healthcare workers are deeply concerned about what happens when criminal law starts intersecting with routine medical care and pregnancy complications. Could patients face investigations after miscarriages? Could clinicians delay emergency care while hospitals consult attorneys? Could someone harass or harm a patient and later claim they were legally defending unborn life? Like, what are we talking about here? Those are the concerns driving this conversation. Supporters of this bill claim it's about protecting unborn life. Many opponents, such as myself, argue this wording is ridiculous, it's so broad, and it creates dangerous legal consequences for patients, healthcare workers, and reproductive healthcare access overall. And to be clear, this is a House bill that's currently proposed legislation. It is not yet law.